Hey everybody, I'm here today to answer a fitness question. This question gets asked really frequently, and the question is, how often should I work out? In this video, I will be providing you with a detailed response, and then I will sum up the response towards the end of the video just to bring it all together. Alright, let's get right to it. How often should you work out? Well, working out should be divided into two distinctively separate sections, okay? Cardiovascular training, which is training that is basically geared towards raising your heart rate, okay? So cardiovascular training and strength training. Now, we do these together at the gym and we sort of use them interchangeably, but in this video I'm addressing them separately, okay? So let's start off with cardiovascular training. Things like going for a bike ride, going on the treadmill, going for a power walk, going on the elliptical machine, even things like taking the stairs instead of the elevator, those are all cardiovascular exercises. They're specifically geared towards raising your heart rate more than building muscle. So they are mainly geared towards raising your heart rate. And with that being said, you should be doing cardiovascular training every single day. You should be raising your heart rate every single day. But there's a little bit more to it, so let me fully explain it. You should be raising your heart rate at least slightly every single day. That means going for a 10-minute power walk, taking the stairs for 5 or 6 floors instead of the elevator. You should be doing that every single day if you want to be healthy. But you should be substantially raising your heart rate at least 4 times a week. So that means that you should be going for a jog for 20 minutes to half an hour. You should be going on the elliptical machine for 20 minutes to half an hour at least. You should be going for a hard bike ride or a long power walk, a 1-hour long power walk, at least 4 times a week, okay? At least 4 days a week, because that's how often you should be raising your heart rate to the point where you're out of breath, where it's hard for you to hold a conversation, okay? If you want to be healthy, that's what you need to do. So that's one section of how often you should work out. Now the other section of how often you should work out is the strength training aspect, okay? Now, it's a little bit more complex than the cardio aspect. So let me fully explain it before you sort of bring all the information together, okay? So with strength training, you can strength train a lot, but you know what? Your body needs to repair. When you lift weights, you are breaking down the muscle tissue and the muscle fibers. And then through eating nutrients, through time, and through rest, aka sleeping, your muscles will repair and you will become stronger. You will get more muscular. You will be able to lift more weight, okay? So with that being said, the more that you work out, the more nutrients that you have to eat, protein, carbs, and good fats, okay, and vitamins and so forth, the more rest you have to give your body, aka sleeping and relaxing your muscles, okay? So, the more often that you work out, the more sleep you have to get, and the more relaxing you have to do, and the more nutrients you have to take in. If you're not getting enough sleep, if you're not eating enough protein, and if you're not resting your body enough, then you have to decrease the amount that you're working out. So, how often should you strength train, okay? No muscle group should be trained, I'm just going to give you some outlines. No muscle group should be trained more than twice per week, okay? And you should try and divide up those 2 times per week relatively equally. So with that being said, there are 7 days in a week. If you want to work out sort of as much as you can without hindering your muscle repair ability, then 6 days per week is sort of your maximum. That's the absolute max. And you should be dividing it up so that you're strength training each muscle every 3rd day. So let's say Monday you strength train a certain group of muscles, Tuesday a different group of muscles, Wednesday a different group of muscles, okay? Then Thursday you strength train that first group of muscles again, Friday that second group, and Saturday that 3rd group again. Sunday is your day of rest. You're off for the day you don't strength train on that day. You let your whole body repair. That's the max. Now, if you can find the time and the energy to go to the gym and strength train 6 days per week, and your muscles are fully repairing, then that is your max. But if I had to tell you an average of how often you should train your muscles, I would say divide all of your muscles up into 4 groups and strength train those 4 groups on 4 separate days. So you can do something like Monday group 1, Wednesday group 2, Friday group 3, Sunday group 4. And you just rinse and repeat that cycle. But you train harder on those. You train very hard. You train the muscles very hard on those days because you're dividing your muscles up into 4 groups, okay? You're dividing them up a little bit better. Now that's my recommendation only because when you go to the gym on those 4 days, you can also do your significant cardio on those 4 days. So basically, how often should you work out? Do cardio. I'm going to sum it all up. Do cardio every single day, at least a little bit, to raise your heart rate at least a bit, but on 4 days of the week, okay? You're going to be strength training a specific group of muscles. So, different groups of muscles together that you have grouped together and doing substantial cardio to substantially raise your heart rate. It's that simple. 4 days a week is what I recommend for working out. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.